welcome back to our channel Trailhead Ranger NJ. As we were following through this TrailMix of Build Your Salesforce Developer Career, and in last video we have completed this module that is Get Started with Salesforce Development, and also we have completed this data modeling and flow builder basics in our other video of TrailMix and modules. So I have given the link of this in previous description, but I'll be pasting it in this description as well. So in this video we'll be doing this module, that is lightning app builder. Let's get started with it. It is having 7 modules, so let's get started with it quickly. It is of 2 hours and 15 minutes, so let's see in how much time we'll be completing it. First module is get started with the lightning app builder. We'll directly move on to the challenge. So first is quiz, and question is, what is a lightning page? First option is, it is a compact, configurable and reusable element. Second is custom layout for creating pages in lightning experience and the Salesforce mobile app. Third is the new name for a Salesforce page layout. Fourth is a page you can access via a customer community. So I think B should be the correct answer. Let's check. Second is, what can you build with the lightning app builder? First option is at a glance dashboard style apps. Second, apps customized for a particular task. Third is complex multi-page apps with drill down capability. First option is correct, and then second should be the correct. So let's see A and B. Let's check, and it's correct. Let's move on to the next unit. That is build a custom home page for lightning experience. Let's move on to the challenge, and we need to create a lightning app page of so I'll be launching my playground first. Then we need to create a home page having its label sales home, and then template should be of standard home page, and API name should be this. Then we need to have components to it as performance assistant, today's task and key deals, and we need to activate it, assign it to sales app, and profile assignment should be customer sales profile. Okay, so I'll go to the playground and then move on to the setup. I'll close this. Search for app builder. Lightning app builder will select and let it open. I'll copy the name of label in the meantime. We'll click on new. Now we need to create a lightning pages home page. Then click on next and give its label as sales home. Then next, and it should be standard home page. Click done. Now our page is there. Now we need to have standard components as a performance assistant, today's task. So I'll search for performance first. I'll drag and drop here. Then today's task, I'll drag and drop here. As a specific location is not mentioned, so I'll just drop it anywhere. Then assistant, and then key deals. Okay, now we need to activate the page and have it assigned to sales app and then custom sales profile. So I will save this. Click on active button, and then in app default I'll select assign to apps, search for sales, then next, then okay, yeah, save. We'll go to again activate, then app and profile, assign to apps and profile, sales app, and then next, profile for custom sales profile. Select this, then save, and it's activated. So now let's check our challenge. It should be completed. takes some time to get it through, so please be patient. Our second challenge is completed. Let's move on to the third unit. And our third unit is building a custom record page for Lightning Experience and Salesforce mobile app. So again, we'll directly go to the challenge and then we need to create a record page. So here you might have noticed that we have created a home page for an app. Now we will be creating a record page for the app. So I'll go back to the Lightning app builder and then create a record page with name of new account page. I'll click on new. You can see we do have option here as home page, record page and app page, so we can create those. So now I'll select record page, click on next, and then account is object, and they have given us template as header and right sidebar. Okay, now done. Now we need to have standard components as highlights, panel and tabs. So I'll search for highlight panel, I'll go drop here, then search for tabs and then drop tabs here. Then we need to update the tabs component, that is add the activity tab. Okay, so you can see we do have tab here. I'll click here and then click on add tab and I'll rename this, yeah, tab label as activity and then done. So now we do have activity tab as well. Now we need to add the standard components to each tab. Activity tab should have activities, so I'll go to activity first, then search here activities and then drop here. Next we do have a details tab to have record detail, so I'll go details tab and then record detail. I'll drop here. You can see details tab having a component consisting of fields which is of account, then activities having activities tab, and in related tab we will be having related list component. So let's search for related list and then drop. You can also see that here we will be having related list related to account, that is opportunity, contact, cases, approval histories and others. And then we need to activate it and assign it as of default and make it available for both desktop and phone users. So I'll save this, click on activate, assign as of default, desktop and phone, next, save. So now go back to check our challenge. And to just give you a disclaimer that after completing this series of TrailMix, I'll be targeting to prepare for Sales Cloud Consultant certification. So stay tuned. So we'll be having those trail modules as well. So let's move on to the fourth challenge now. That is get started with dynamic forms. So again, let's go to the challenge directly. If you want, you can go through the module as well, but it is more simpler to follow the challenge and then understand that how it is working. So first, now we need to enable dynamic forms on mobile, and let's read this first so we are not missing anything. That this challenge uses the new account page that we have just created in the previous unit, and if you haven't completed the build a custom record page, okay, so we have already completed that, so no worries. We will enable the dynamic forms on mobile, and then we need to upgrade the new account page to use dynamic forms. Okay, and then we need to update the tabs component. Okay, so let's go to detail activity. uh, in details tab you need to click here that on details component, and then we will click on upgrade now and then click on next, and we'll select account layout, then finish. So we have enabled it to use the dynamic forms. Now we need to update the tabs component. First we will be adding more information tab. So let's go to tab again, then add tab, again click here. Let's go to tabs list and then select more information. Okay, is it a custom tab? I think I'm missing it because it is not arranged alphabetically. Let's search from top again once. Sorry. Um, tab's name is more information. Okay, so it is not on top. Let's move downwards now. Mhm. Okay, so I'm not able to find that. Is it correct that they want not me to add the section but to tab only? Update the tabs component, yes. So here after clicking here, then only we can see the tab component. This is there. Tab, just delete one. Okay, so for now what I'll do, there is one tab related to information verification. So this I'll add because I'm not able to find that more information here. If you are able to find it, please do add it. But currently I'll proceed by giving this the name. Okay, and from this we need to add the fields. What are the fields? The move these field sections to the more information tab, that is additional information, system information and description information from details tab. So let's additional information. Let's drag on top, then I'll go to this and then drop here. Similarly, I'll catch from here this section as well, then drag on top and then go to my required tab and then drop. Similar for description information as well. Yes, so that's done. And now we need to remove these fields from the new account page, that is fax and SLA expiration date. So here is this field. Let's click on this delete icon. Fax is fax field is here. Let's delete, and then shouldn't be present on the page. Okay, so we will remove this and we will save this. Now let's check our this challenge. Hopefully this thing will create a problem, but it's strange that why I am not able to see this in the tab. Okay, so this is not enabled in our org. For this we might have to go to setup, so I'll reopen it and then go back. Then search for settings. Okay, so this page is we have opened. Okay, record detail. They have asked us to remove this, but for this we have to check if we have enabled it or not. Okay, so first on the setup we need to search for Salesforce mobile app. It is not enabled currently in our org. Here it is. Then we will enable dynamic forms on mobile. Then we'll go back and delete this and we'll save this and we'll check our challenge again. Yes, so this is the problem here. We'll try once again, but if we are not finding it, then we will move forward to our next challenge, because apart from that we have completed everything in this challenge. So let's go through it once again. Okay, so we might need to create it custom, and for that we'll select custom here. and then give its name as more information and save this. And then again we'll check our challenge. Yeah, this thing took our time. I've missed it somehow, that how to create a custom tab. So this challenge is also completed. I figured this one was our fourth one. Now let's move on to the next, that is add visibility rules for dynamic pages. So let's directly move on to the challenge. And again we are using new account page here, and so we need to add rich text component to the page with this text, that is hot account. Okay, but have they mentioned which tab? So we'll be adding it on details tab. We'll go to details tab and then search for rich text. We'll drag drop it here and then paste our this. Yeah. Okay, next is we need to add it visibility rule, that it will be available when record field, uh, that is rating, will be equal to hot. Okay, so we'll set component visibility, add filter record field, search for rating, sorry, rating equals hot, correct. Save this by clicking on this done icon, and then we'll save this as well. And it's completed, so let's wait for it to save. It's saved, and now we'll check our challenge again. So that's how we have completed our this module as well. I hope everything will be correct only. Yes, so let's move on to the next unit, that is build an app home lightning page. So if you remember that we have created home page of an app and then record page, now we'll be creating an app page according to what my understanding is. Yes, and its name would be my data. So again we'll go back to app builder, then click on new, and what are the other requirement? It should be one region, and the recent item standard component should be added. Okay, so let's select app page, label is my data, and it should be one region. Then yes, now we need to drop recent item standard component, and it should be having objects of account, contact and lead. Three records to display. Let's remove this account, contact and then lead. Okay, its custom label should be this recent items. Okay, so you can see our first record is of account, then of contact and then of lead. Okay, then next is we need to activate it for all users and add the app to the mobile navigation menu. So I'll save this and then activate for all user. Okay, mobile navigation, it needs to be added. Got it, save. Now let's check our challenge. So it's completed. Let's move on to our next unit, that is work with custom lightning components. So in this we'll be having custom lightning component which should be added to the pages. So first we need to install this package. So I'll search for in my playground, install a package via app launcher. then paste the package ID, and it needs to be okay. So as it is not mentioned that as per what requirement it should be installed, I will install it for all users. Let's wait for it to get installed. After it will get installed, we need to search for contacts today app, sorry, LWC in our install my data page. So it's about to get installed, it's done, and I'll refresh this, and then we'll search for our contacts today custom component, and I'll add it just below this recent items. So that's how the component look like, and we'll save this, and then we'll check our challenge. So we have completed our lightning app builder module with all the challenges, and if you have any question, please let me know in the comment section. I'll try my best to clear all your doubts, and yes, I'm learning as well, so please pardon my mistakes. And we are following this TrailMix, that is build your Salesforce developer career. So in our next video we'll be targeting to complete Heroku enterprise basics, and also the all the modules which we have completed before this module in this TrailMix or related to other trails or trail mixes. Please find those in Trailhead module playlist. You can search that on my channel, and also other modules related to this particular trail mix only, you can find this in playlist of build your Salesforce developer career or in Trailhead module playlist. Yeah, those modules will be available in both playlists, and I'll also be pasting the link of all previous modules in my description. And yes, please like the video, subscribe the channel, and stay tuned. Thank you.